Guess who's back? Back again. Hayzink's back. Tell your friends. That's right, guys, we're back with another Disgaea RPG video, and today we are going to preview the upcoming story event for Disgaea RPG. If you haven't already, consider hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button. If you haven't jumped over and done the video to get us to 6k free quartz, make sure you do that. It will be linked in the description. But on today's video, we are going to be talking about the next event to come to Disgaea RPG, and it is going to be the one revolving around Pure Sicily and Dark Artina, as well as the Love Oracle, who is the centerpiece of the campaign we are currently running on social media. Let's go in and look at what we need to do for that event. So as always, guys, in this one I'll be going over what to look out for in this event, what characters we want to build up, and basically how to maximise your scores. Now, this is going to be the first event in Disgaea RPG that has a special bill that you can pass in the Dark Assembly. When you go to pass that bill, what you can do is you can, for 1 hour, gain 50% more points when you're doing your runs. So, get to the end, before you start your grind, jump to the Dark Assembly, pass the bill, double your score, grind away. Not double your score, like put it up by 50%. Grind away and you'll find that your grind will drop dramatically. So AP usage should be a lot smaller in this one versus previous events, okay? Now let's go ahead and look at the characters. Now guys, I would like to think we're still going to receive a flat bonus, so 30% across the board. I don't know though. I think it would be pretty stupid for them to revert back already. I've said before, I do expect them to revert back at some point, but for now, I would expect the 30% to continue across the board, okay? So, if you get lucky, Pure Sicily and Dark Artina will give you a 50% bonus. That will happen because they need to give you a reason to summon. And the other characters, which would be Love Margarita, Almaz, Lajaro, Valvatores, or Valbertos as he's called on JP for some reason, Pure, Flawn, and Oscar Crane Kick will all give you 30% bonus, assuming it is a flat boost. If it's not a flat boost, the figures that you can see in the little box there will be what applies to you in game. But hopefully they will keep it being the flat boosts across the board, okay? Now, let's talk about the exchange. Maybe, but probably not, maybe we'll get the 5 AP pots per day, okay? I don't think we will personally, but we'll just need to wait and see. You can buy HL, you can buy 100 pieces of 10k HL, and as always you can buy rainbow prinny shells. You can buy 100 of them to give yourself a full any prinny. So I guess we all do that first of all. You know the drill. Get yourself your prinny. They're very important. Other than that, we've got the character. You can redeem 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 copies of the Love Oracle. And spoiler alert, we should also get a copy of the Love Oracle given to us as a gift. I don't know when we're going to get that, but it should be an inbox reward. It is coming, I just don't know when. So you can see as usual, it's 15k, 75k, 150k, 500k and 1.5 million. If you haven't already got a full team of bonus characters, grab the first Love Oracle really cheaply, fire them on your team and get yourself that bonus boost right away. Now, next thing we're going to look at is we're going to look at the reincarnation stones. Obviously, there's a whole list of them. Most people just care about the rainbow ones. However, if you're leveling a lot of characters, you will start to have noticed that some of these smaller ones become quite important. So this is a good opportunity for you to pick them up, okay? However, raids are paying these things out, so you may have topped up your stones a little bit doing raids, okay? But you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to level 5 of these. All of them, you can get 100 pieces of your rainbow reincarnation gems. So that is obviously a very good thing for you to pick up with your raid rewards. Not your raid rewards, your story event rewards. Now, if we continue on and look, we've also got the other things that you would expect to get from a story event, and that is going to be your statues, and it's also going to be your scrolls. If you haven't already, Picking up these statues is really good because it can really reduce the amount of runs you've got to do to get yourself a weapon mastery level, which obviously becomes quite important for things like Mega Braveheart and stuff like that. So if you haven't, make sure you pick these up every time you do these events, especially for cane users. I've found cane users and monster magic weapons can be a handy thing to pick up because those are going to help you get those buffs a lot faster, which obviously most of us want, especially after raids. You can now see why stuff like that is pretty vital. As always, there will be bonus characters that will come. You've got as much chance as you always have of finding said bonus characters. You know the drill. It'll be prinnies, it'll be something. I'm not sure what the bonus characters are, but they will show up on a stage. As well as that, there'll also be a 500% bonus on the final stage of every run. That should hopefully be added from the start of the event. If not, I don't even know what to say if not, but hopefully that will not be the case. And on the final level of each difficulty, there's also 3 EX stages, one for HL, one for XP, and one for a 1-star prinny. You guys are used to most of this stuff by now. Nothing really much is changing on this upcoming event. Now, raids are still going to be running during this event, so I'm going to reiterate a little tip I gave to you before. When you are grinding, when you want to get your story finished, okay? Sorry, when you want to get your points generated, go to the level that you are going to grind. You will fairly quickly generate a raid boss, okay? Just do not attack it. Do not ask for friends' help. Just leave it. Just send it out into the wild and do not attack it. Do not let your friends attack it. That will give you a 3-hour timer where you can basically grind without having to worry about being disturbed by a pop-up, okay? Now, if you're someone who uses macros to grind or whatever, if you take on your raid boss, it's just going to generate a new one and it's going to constantly pop up and interfere with your grind, okay? So allow yourself periods of time where you're just going to constantly grind and not have to worry about constantly clearing your next raid boss from coming up, because very quickly it does become an annoyance, especially if you're not doing it manually. If you're doing a manual grind, then yeah, just keep sending your raid boss out for your friends to beat and you continue on with your grind. That's absolutely fine. But to macro users, I'd suggest just letting your raid boss sit there on the back burner and don't bother attacking it. Just give yourself 3 hours of grinding time and then repeat the process and you'll be good to go. So, finally, The Rock, no, he's not. Finally, content has come back to Disgaea RPG. Yes, we get to grind, we get to play. Raids have been fun, but having to jump away to do needless story events is a bit of a pain, and I know people haven't enjoyed them. The perfect situation for raids is they come out when you have a story event. Bang, you're earning points for your story event, you're earning bonuses from your raids. It's a marriage made in heaven. The way it is right now is a bit of a mess. They should have had them together, but all is good, all is well. We are on our way to getting some content. You're going to be able to get a lot of quartz as usual from the story event, probably about what, 5.5, 6k. If we have managed to pass the Dark Assembly build that we have running, we will have another 6k on top, 12k, and then there's a story mode overlap where we can get another 5.5k. Guys, we could have over 20k. Let's just get it done. Let's just get it done. Let's get it smashed and we can get on with happy times. Anyway, I've been Hayzink. Thanks for watching this video. And as always, I will catch you on the next Disgaea RPG video. Peace, dudes.